Seriously? When is this war dance going to start?
Is this how long my species live?
Relax. The Realm Keeping Commission will send boarding notices to all
I saw the schedule for the first day of the tournament. Can you believe the ringmaster accepted 4 challenges? And he's just a kid. So, who are you betting on, Bardo?
I'm betting on neither. I lost all my credits betting on Roboball games in Taikian. This time, I've decided not to rely on probability games to accomplish my target of...
War dance. There you are. I heard you and Mr. Dan Heng went to meet the judges, and then a riot broke out in the shackling prison.
There was a revolt in the shackling prison. Fortunately, we were protected by the guards until the Cloud Knights arrived.
I was planning to take Miss March and Yoon Lee to Stargazer Navalia to see the skies. They were acting strange, so out of curiosity, we decided to follow them. It turns out they were actually Borisin disguised as Voxians. It seems they infiltrated Star... I wonder who provided them with those disguises, and how many... Yeah, I heard them too. The security of the Luofu is more important to me than anything else. I need to... Those tourists just want to see some good sword fights. Anyone can participate in this kind of... The real challenge lies beyond the ring on the Sky Splitter. If we don't... Obviously, there's someone behind the...
Well said. You may be tiny in stature, but your ambition matches that of the Yao Qing's warriors.
Hey, this has nothing to do with my height.
Yes, I suggested to Yanqing that we find a place to have a decent meal. A hunter must be well fed.
You still have a good appetite, even in the face of disaster. You truly are the Merlin's Claw. Please finish the food quickly so we can get to work, General Fei Xiao.
Well, that's not up to me. Dig in. I called you here so you could enjoy the food.
Me? This isn't the time for a leisurely meal, and this is way too much.
Oh. You'd give me time to enjoy a meal, but not yourself? Ever since you encountered those Borisin spies, you've been so busy that you've hardly eaten anything. You can't defeat Hule on an empty stomach. Take your time. Enjoy the meal and calm yourself.
Hule's whereabouts are still unknown, and they've even taken Mr. Zhao Cho hostage. The longer we wait, the more complicated the situation becomes.
Zhao Cho always said I'm the most impatient person among the Cloud Knights, and I can't argue with that. I've fought against Borisin abominations for years, and I know their ferocity and cunning well. The Borisin were clear when facing cunning and ferocious prey, the hunter must be more patient, biding their time to seize the golden chance for a decisive blow.
But when will that...
Like I said, it's only one meal away.
General Hua Yan, the Skyfaring Commission has finished its preparations. Do you have any other instructions?
Representing the consensus between the Merlin's Claw and the Divine Foresight, I'll step in as the temporary...
What is the situation at the shackling prison?
Hule made a quick escape and even sealed the gates of the prison. As of now, the Cloud Knights have re-established contact with the staff inside. The good news is the 2 Nameless who were trapped in the shackling prison are safe and sound. Don't worry, Yuko.
I have no doubt about General Fei Xiao's capabilities, General Hua Yan. And according to the plan, but now, with Hule's whereabouts unknown.
March is right, Grandpa.
So, Yoon Lee,
Well,
The first, the second party is the staff of this young, but of course, not
really?
the mastermind behind this incident. Hule's escape and your discovery of Borisin's spies at Stargazer Navalia. The fugitive is just one piece.
So what do we do?
We'll search for the prisoners.
As if nothing has happened.
That's why I called the two of you here.
General Huayan.
You caught on quickly, Miss March. That's
But, Miss Mark...
Dear child, the nameless of the Astral Express are renowned. We can't afford to have any problem. Yukong, please explain.
I am sorry for our improper management, and I truly appreciate your assistance, General.
There is no need to apologize. We Cloud Knights fight on the battlefield while you judges punish the criminals. We are two sides of the I've grasped the situation of the prison.
Borisin infiltrated the prison in disguise. Among the judges on duty in the 4 divisions, Judge Shui from the detention...
I and the two behind me will go deeper into the prison to...
But, General, the situation inside is still chaotic and perilous. Your presence would...
It's common for Cloud Knight generals to fear. Not only did the Merlin's Claw offer no reproach, she decided to go after Hule. How did the infiltrators learn about the location where Hule was held? Finding the answer to these questions shouldn't be too difficult.
I understand, but I'm afraid it won't be...
For a long time, this hidden force has been pursuing their own goals and undermining the
The
security.
10 Lords Commission will support your decision with everything we have, General.
Dan Heng and Ling Sha.
Well, it's part of my responsibilities as the Cauldron Master. So,
Let's start with those Borisin disguise.
my people have already prepared the evidence. According to Lieutenant Yenqing's report,
Looking at him now.
my alchemists detected some... Simply put, Foxians and Borisin share a...
So, in other words,
Indeed. This... the disciples of Sanctus... When I was sorting through the prescription...
they're one and the same, aren't they?
The medicinal properties and ingredients may differ, but the principle remains the same.
Since ancient times, the Borisin have always sought to have more power.
If these infiltrators rely on the medicine to maintain their disguise, then here we are. According to the judge, this area is not yet under control, so we should proceed cautiously. I've captured the nature of the medicine in my sensor. By following the medicinal fumes,
Such brute strength is not something.
if I may be so bold to ask,
I have lived a bit with his strength. Who over 7 centuries, even with medicinal pellets, that's by the end of the battle, only a few of us remain.
if that's the case, on this, they're so-called immortal, but I guess I understand. I'm just a healer.
All right.
Nice like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Be of your body and mind.
You're falling apart on your own. Never hesitate!
Step up, let's see ya.
Yeah.
Fangs and claws got dull. The fear that knows not fear. Yeah, it's over already. Fast enough for you? Let's save some time.
Did this Cloud Knight also
No. This is a...
All these Borisin are dressed in official attire. Besides, whoever.
Someone bit...
Despite being a long-lived species, Borisin are actually more like predatory. It's hard to imagine.
Such is the terrible need, just like you said, Miss Lynchuk.
The Foxians didn't agree to...
Exactly. The Foxians curse. I wonder if you know why.
As you mentioned...
Let's see.
Yan Qing told me that an IPC ship was attacked by Bor.
Yes, the artisan... I heard the intelligentsia...
Perhaps to those scholars.
No. If it were, it was a deliberate display to show...
This skill in exploring.
Watch out! Even after suffering such severe attacks?
Their imitation of long-life species has crossed the line. Never hesitate!
If it can still move, it means it wasn't damaged enough.
Show me what you can do.
Let's make sure it never moves again.
Step up, let's see ya. Price like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
The truth burns clear. Everything in this world is bleeding.
I venture forth to hunt. Forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable! You're falling apart on your own. Never hesitate! I won't do.
Yeah. You haven't answered my...
The reason why the...
Are you suggesting that the... Well, the Marshal believed that this would be inhumane and...
Exactly. Why can Borisin control... Each questioner had good intentions. To the Foxians of the Yao Qing...
That's why the Marshal decided to...
Because such selfish pursuits...
This edition of Imbibitor Lunae. By imprisoning...
That was a necessary trade-off.
Thank you for enlightening me. Was it for...
You said that I couldn't bear to cut out the malignant... But did your mentor tell you?
What did you just say?
She believed that restoring... But just as I mentioned earlier...
If that's...
Quite the contrary.
Thanking me.
All I ever want is to have a clear... And now, with the complicated...
But...
It doesn't matter which side you choose, Miss Lee.
These Mara-struck soldiers...
How can you tell?
These soldiers are fully armed.
The messenger named Morza did...
Hide their tracks.
Exactly.
You once warned me to be cautious.
What's on your mind, Miss Lingshaw?
Well, it seems, additionally, the fact that the Borison need moreover. Forging and the presence of assassins But why would the Vidyadhara collude with...
They aim to... Since this edition of Imbibitor...
However, I don't...
Please remember, General, that every...
So, what's your plan?
I'll send an invitation...
An invitation?
The preceptors have been inviting me for a personal meeting since my arrival on the Lafu. I'd like to hear their explanations.
Good idea. And don't worry if things don't go...
Speaking, may Rainbow's blessing keep him.
As I said, I'm a healer. The magic of my cauldron is its
delicacy.
Well, you have a point.
Stuff the kid's mouth with the grit. It's a shame I don't.
I'm just kidding.
Can I just boil your... You said that Do you really think you can do... You see, Borison. The more hope you hope...
His composure is only a temp...
Lord Hule.
Oh, you pathetic. But it's all right.
Run away, you said. The Borison's era has... Now they're being crushed by the
Merlin's claw of the...
He isn't lying.
And she bested you, Mokto.
In our darkest hours.
This prophet...
The prophet made this... And the prophet told us that the Foxy...
That so-called prophet...
But her prophecy has come true.
Once the news about the prison break spreads, the Cloud Knights will close...
Let me kill this unruly, lowly beast right now! Everyone in the Lafu is distracted by this stupid war dance. So this will be the perfect chance to escape.
Perfect chance? Listen up.
Wait, what did you just say?
But my lord!
Would an alpha wolf...
No, I've never heard anything like that.
Just a little You will come back.
Perhaps I can try to warn the Cloud Knights. Just as I suspected. The Cloud Knights must have been... For now...